Hi guys, and welcome back. Sorry if it's a bit dark. I haven't got my lamp in here tonight. I've been using it out in the lounge room because that's where I've been sitting crafting. Yes, I've actually been crafting. I have got some projects to show you. I'm going to film them probably tomorrow. I didn't get a chance today. And then post it. But I'm not going to put the video up until after the person that's getting the parcel gets the parcel. So as soon as I know they've got the parcel, I will put the video up showing what I've been making. It's for the Great Aussie Swap, the Christmas swap. As I was saying the other day, I've done the majority of it. I just wanted to add a few little extra things. And I will be doing a video. I have received my package from the person I'm swapping with, and I will be doing a video showing you what I got, which just blew me away. Yeah, as I said, I was going to do it all today, but my youngest had a bit of a meltdown. That's part of his autism. I'm just lucky that this is the first one we've had in probably 4 or 5 months, and they're no longer violent. He just loses it within himself, and it puts a drain on everybody, because Jarrett gets frustrated because he doesn't like it's no longer physical, but there's verbal abuse, but that's just frustration. But Jarrett can't handle it, so he gets angry. Then I get stressed because I don't want Jarrett hurting his brother. So, yeah, it was a bit of a rough afternoon. Knew it was going to happen. Could see it coming from a mile away. Just didn't catch it. Didn't get home in time. But that's what you get when you've got appointments you have to go to. He had to go. He'd been awake since about 8:30, 9 o'clock last night. This was like 2:30 this afternoon. So he was exhausted. And not only that, the paediatrician appointment I thought I had 2 weeks ago was actually today. So that's where we went today. And usually when we have that paediatrician appointment, we have issues. It's the way it goes. So knew it was coming, but I was also informed he has got a severe ear infection in his this side, lefty. Sorry, I had to think then. But he's now got eardrops. The paediatrician gave him some eardrops. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, they work and that pain goes away, because there's nothing worse than an earache. And he was saying, like, he got the hiccups this morning, or lunchtime-ish. And every time he hiccuped, he cried because of his ear. So I'm hoping that these antibiotic drops kick in really quickly and it gets better and he stops being so moody. So that was today. I was going to do the video of my Great Aussie Swap, what I've created. I was going to do what I'd received. I was going to the post office to post out the Great Aussie Swap and my winners for the 50 Subby Challenge prize packs, plus Christine Harris's challenge entry that I've got and her prize. None of it got done. So guys, it will be getting done. It will be done by Thursday at the latest. I will have all your parcels in the mail. So please just bear with me. It was meant to be done today. Jared had no exams. I knew I had this appointment this afternoon, but I was going to still package everything up and get it out. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. So I'm hoping now. Tomorrow's going to be very hectic and hot. It's going to be 35 here tomorrow. But I'm hoping to get it all done and sent, so that you have it early next week. So yeah, I apologise for that. I know I said I'd get it out today. wasn't expecting the meltdown. We had a little bit of, not so much meltdown last night, but last night was even not crash hot. He was very moody last night. And now I'm thinking maybe rather than being just his behaviour, maybe the ear is creating the behaviour. And I do forget, like, I know 14's not a baby anymore. It's not a little kid. But he is only 14. But because of he is into, like, philosophy, politics, World War history in general. He's very intellectual, which at times the conversations I have with him are like talking to someone my own age. So I forget he's only a kid. He's only 14. So it gets, yeah. So that's what I've been dealing with today. But amazingly, apart from giving me a massive headache, which I don't know if that caused the headache or the fact that I forgot to drink I had a coffee this morning about 9 o'clock. I didn't have another drink till about 4 o'clock this afternoon. That could be what caused the headache because it was pretty hot. And there's not really much else going on at the moment. Don't really have any topics that are striking me, as in that like the other night about the clothing sizing and stuff. Nothing's really come up in that respect. It's hot here, although it's got down. It's only 22 degrees, so it should be cool, but it's not. It's 11 o'clock at night and 22 degrees. Beautiful night outside. If I could just sit outside, that'd be fantastic. But I've actually got to put the bins out and do all that because Tuesday night is bin night. Just cleaned up the backyard a bit, you know. That's what I was going to say. As I was picking up the doggy do, nobody tells you when you buy a pet how much mess they make. I don't think my kids are ever going to have a pet when they leave home because mum won't be there to clean the litter box for the cat or pick up the doggy do outside. But I do it I pick it up every night, the doggy do, if I remember. If I don't get sidetracked. But every second night. I don't do it during the day because the flies and that, but I do it at night and I hose down out there. Because she's got no grass, it's all concrete. You have to wipe it down. You have to wash it down. Well, if you've seen my video I posted just before this one, you will see that she went swimming. She finally worked out what that clam sandpit thing filled with water is for. I couldn't get her out of it, which I'm thankful for because it means she's not going to get hot. On hot days, she'll get in and she'll be cool. So, yeah, my boys ain't going to be having pets. I decided when I was out there picking up doggy doo because they don't like picking up the doo-doo. They don't particularly like having to feed them either. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just a kid thing. Maybe it's a teenage thing. I don't know. But that's my job, to pick up the doggy do and clean the litter tray. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. So, yeah, that was on my mind. Like, yeah. It's not my favourite thing to do. Mind you, it's because Ruby only eats dry food, it's pretty easy to pick up her doo-doos. So that's alright. Not a lot else. I was going to say, if anyone wants to do a swap with me, let me know. Because I have got less on at the moment. And I really enjoyed doing my swap that I'm posting off this week. Yeah, just let me know if you're interested. Either in the comment section or find me on Facebook. Same name, same picture. What else was I going to talk about? I'm not sure. One more exam left. Thank goodness. And it's not an early one tomorrow. The exam doesn't start tomorrow until 11:30. So I could get to sleep in until 8:30. Woohoo. So when that exam's over, that's it for Year 10. Year 10 is officially finished. And then he's in Year 11, which starts next week. But he only goes for the week, as I've said. I smell like wet dog. Just before I started this, I was outside with Ruby. And she insisted on jumping on me after she got in the pool. Hang on, I'm just going to open my drink. So yeah, I forgot to do that before I started. There's not a lot happening at the moment. It's very quiet. I'm thinking it's the quiet before the storm. You know how you get where you just have very quiet, actually time to think and do things? Apart from the fact of the meltdown today and the bit last night, that's how it is at the moment. It's like that lull. And you just think, okay, I know it's going to get hectic again. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe because I'm more relaxed, it won't get hectic. I can hope. Tomorrow is our last hot day for a week. Tomorrow it's going to be 35 and yuck. Or not for a week, because Thursday is going to be 33. And then we're going down to 20 to 22 for the whole next week, if they get it right. How often do weathermen get it right? Not often. So yeah, I'm looking forward to cooler weather, because I went to Spotlight today. I actually went in, got my glue, because I totally run out of glue. I had no glue. I can't craft without glue. I have got this one, but I don't like it. I really only like working with this one. They don't have this size bottle anymore. I don't know why. They only have... No, I've got all these empty bottles. They only have this one, this size. So I had to grab 2, because that won't last me long at all. They don't sell this one. Mind you, that's where I got that one from. So I don't know. I have got, as I said, I've got this tacky craft glue. Smart glue. I don't like them. They're not... This one gets sticky, like dries pretty quick. Or gets tacky, at least where things don't slip and slide. And I use it for everything. I even used it to mend a kitchen drawer. So that's my glue that I like. But it's $7 a bottle for this size, when I know I picked up this one, this size. I picked up 2 of these when I picked these ones up. $6.99 from Spotlight for this size. $7 from Big W for this size. And of course I only grabbed 2. Now they don't have it anymore. Not happy. But that's just the way it goes. So I picked up glue. Then I haven't got the bag in here at the moment. It's in the lounge room. I got some buttons that go for one of the presents, Christmas presents I'm making family. Cooking buttons to put on the front cover of the cooking journal book thing I'm making. And that's it. That's really... Oh, and I bought some ribbon in the pale blue. Not this one. This one I picked up from Coles, actually. A couple of weeks ago I was in Coles, which is, if you're not in Australia, you wouldn't know. Coles is a supermarket, grocery store, whatever you want to call it. And they've got, this year got fabric Christmas ribbons for $3 for a spool. Now, I don't know how much is on the spool. 3.5 meters. So it's not that cheap, but I really liked these. And I thought that these ones didn't even have to be for Christmas. I just like the red stitching on the edge of this one and the red and white stripes. This one is just to finish off packaging. Oops, hang on guys, stick it back up. Sorry, guys. I've got to go and buy a new tablet cover. But today I picked up from Spotlight a very, like a narrower, it's not very narrow, it's probably 5mm. 5mm, yeah, about probably 5mm in the pale blue. Yeah, and I think that's all I got. I didn't spend much. Didn't want to spend much. Decided I just make do with what I've got. With the budget the way it is at the moment, I just make do with what I've got and go from there. I'd love to, I think I'm going to put away, pardon me, in the next few pays, I'll put away like $50 if I can, so that after Christmas, I can go to Spotlight and pick up and cash in on their Christmas sale. You know, when they throw everything out for 70% off. I picked up a heap last year when it was their 70% off sale. And I'm hoping to do that again. Although if I don't, I don't. I'm not, I'm really not fussed at the moment. Unless, we're going to unstick again. That's the humidity in the air is making the sticky tape not stick. Because that's how I've got packing tape up there. I can't even remember what I was saying now. Oh, that's what I was... Unless there's something specific, like these buttons I saw today, I'm not going to shop for craft supplies. Just can't do it. Got to get ahead of other things first. Like, unless it's glue, like, I mean, I'm going to run out of glue. So, I mean, I'm going to have to go buy glue. I might have to buy a lace here or there. That reminds me. I've got a message, Annette from Luscious Laces. I'm after a lace, and I didn't know whether I got it from her or whether I got it from Spotlight. But I obviously bought it from her. So I need to message her and see if I can get some in the next week or so. Yeah, not much else is happening. You're going to unstick again. I was hoping today when I was out and about, because where we were today, where his appointment was today, it's Keilor. And I was hoping to get down there and get some lunch and sit in the park. And I was going to do some filming down there, like a vloggy bit down there. Didn't happen. He was grumpy from word go this morning. So, yeah, not much else is happening. As I said, if you want to do a swap with me, let me know. I'm basically caught up with my challenges that I've been entering, the swap, as I said, posting out the prizes to the winners from my challenge. All this week. Done and dusted. That's it. Then I've really got nothing on, apart from making Christmas presents, which, I don't know, it won't take me that long. If everything goes to plan. It's all in here, how I want it to look, but it'll be whether it works or not. I'm hoping. I actually do have to make the horseshoe for my friend for the wedding. I think that's next weekend. I have to find out. I have to ask her tomorrow. It's a bit late now to be texting. Yeah, and that's all I've got on. It was so much all in one hit, and now there's really nothing. But I'm never going to get back to where I was with having so many things to do. There was one point there I posted 10 parcels overseas on the one day. That cost like nearly $250 for postage. So my mum just said to me, don't ever do that again. So I won't be. I'll be spacing it out more. That's the thing though. I'm not an organised person. I'm trying to get more organised. I am not an organised person. I am a last minute person. I am... Oh, I've got heaps of time to do that. Oh, it can wait, it can wait, it can wait. And then all of a sudden, it has to be done, sent, and... Sorry, you're falling again. Has to be done, sent, and... Or even getting ready to go out, I'll think, oh, I've got hours and hours. You get ready and be out of here by 5. Say if I've got to be somewhere at 6. At 5 o'clock, I'll look at the clock. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I should be out of here. I'm still getting in the shower, getting ready. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't get organised. I have lists upon lists upon lists and stuff. I don't know. Does anyone else have that problem of being organised? Thinking you've got heaps of time. Thinking, you know, in my head, I've got the way I want my house set up and how I want my routine, my daily routine to run. And I should have heaps of time for crafting. I should have heaps of time for everything, housework and everything. But I seem to have no time. Is anyone else experience that? And if you have, what do you do? What do you do or did you do to help you get yourself organised? So this is the other problem. It's 11:30 at night. I'm tired, but I'm not tired. My body and my mind and everything's tired, but I'm like, probably if I laid down, I'd go to sleep. But my mind's thinking, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. I'm not tired. But to actually sit down or to go and clean, I don't know, the kitchen up and scrub the stove and that, it's like, it's clean. But, I mean, like, you know, that deep clean that you do in your kitchen once a week. Like, I wipe everything every day and all that. But that deep clean, the thought of that, I'm not tired, but I can't be bothered. It's like, oh, I can wait till tomorrow and then tomorrow. As my mum's told me since I was a kid, tomorrow never comes. And she's right, but I always say, oh, tomorrow. Or my dad actually calls me Mrs. in a minute. Because they'll say, like today when I got home and I had the headache, Mum said to me, well, take some Panadol. Yeah, in a minute. Or go, or anything. My answer is, yeah, in a minute. So that's why I get Mrs. in a minute. It's just obviously something I say a lot. Not a lot else going on. As I said, it's pretty boring here at the moment. In that lull. But I can tell you that lull, I feel so great. Don't look very good. I'm trying to, the shadows. But maybe next week when the weather's cooler, I'll sleep more. So, can only hope. I'm trying this new drink. Coca-Cola, no sugar. My favourite, if I've got to drink soft drink, is Pepsi Max. Love Pepsi Max. Don't particularly, I will drink Coke Zero, but don't particularly like it. This one's not bad though. It tastes a little bit watery. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not, but it was on special. A box of 24 cans was $16, where the Pepsi Max wasn't on special, so I wouldn't buy it. Maybe tomorrow the Pepsi Max will be on special, but we're really trying not to drink a lot of the soft drink. I've been buying a lot of cordial and making bottles, like 2-litre bottles up of that. So just sticking it back up there. 2-litre bottles of that, putting it in the freezer till it gets to that starting to freeze, shaking the bottle and making like 2-litre slushies. So, yeah. But I needed caffeine. And I didn't feel like a coffee, so I bought some Coke. Or Coke. Coca-Cola, no sugar. Did buy food to make for dinner. Corey's asleep. Jared and I aren't hungry. So I didn't bother. All I bought today was some roast chickens. This is one of the things I do when I can't afford takeaway. I'm actually saving $50 to get takeaway pizza on Sunday night after we put the Christmas tree up. Because we have a tradition in our house. And Jarrett Jared is one that once you do it once for a certain thing, you have to keep doing it. So what we do is we all put the tree up. We all put the actual tree, like fluff the branches because we have the fake one. And that while we watch Keeping Up Appearances, and then the decorations and lights go on first, then the decorations, and it's usually all done by about 7, and I vacuumed and all that, and the boxes and that are all the way, and everything's pretty by 7. Then we order pizza and have pizza, looking at our Christmas tree, watching Keeping Up Appearances. So I put money away for that. But when I don't have money set aside and that, and I want my kids to have like a takeaway, tonight was going to be pizza. But we're going to have it tomorrow night instead because it's all in the fridge and everything. So, and all it is some flatbreads. Usually I buy the Lebanese pita breads, the big ones, the plate size ones. And you can pick them up for like, I think it's 89 cents a packet here down at the veggie shop, the greengrocer. But I didn't go down today, I went to Coles, so I paid $3 for their flatbreads. So we're going to try those. I haven't tried those as the pizza base yet. We're going to try them. And then all I get is a barbecue chicken. Or I think in the US they're known as rotisserie chicken. You know, like they cook them in the oven and they spin. Barbecue chalk. And I just skin it, no skin. Pull all the meat off. I do this once a fortnight. I actually buy a couple of chickens, roast chickens, every fortnight. Take all the skin off, pull all the meat off, including the legs and that. Get rid of all the carcasses and just have the meat. Dice it up and we use it on pizza. That's what they're having on their pizza. They'll have the flatbread with barbecue sauce, some cheese, grated cheese, the chicken. If I've got bacon, which I haven't at the moment, but I might buy some tomorrow. Bit of chopped up bacon, a little bit more cheese on top. Not too much cheese. They're both trying to lose weight. So I'm cutting back on a lot of things that we used to do. So a little bit more cheese on top. And then a squeeze of barbecue sauce. And if I get conned by Corey, he has mayo on his as well. In the oven for 10 minutes. And I can tell you, it is real good. Sometimes I'll add spring onions to mine. If I've got mushrooms. But at the moment, unless they're on special, I can't afford to pay $5 for a tub of mushrooms. It's a luxury. Because only Corey will eat them, but he's not that fussy on them. I'm really the only one that eats them, and I can't eat a whole lot of mushrooms in one hit. So occasionally I'll put mushrooms, as I said, spring onion. Jarrett likes to put pineapple. So yeah, so that's dinner tomorrow night. The chickens are $8. If you go to the greengrocer, the pita breads are only 89 cents. Now the chicken, if I was to just do it once, like a pita bread each, and for the 89 cents you get 6 pita breads. So 89 cents for the pita, $8 for the chicken, and I usually have cheese, I usually have sauce, so under $10 to feed us, and it would do two meals. That would be enough for 2 nights' dinners. So that's what we're having tomorrow night. Now, I don't know if you wanted to know that, but it is a cheap, quick, easy meal, and it is yum. It is really yum. It's not greasy. It's quite healthy for you. I mean, you wouldn't want to sit there and eat 2 or 3, but one, I don't even usually get through one. I usually get through half to 3/4, because you haven't got, the bread is so thin, it's not like eating a heavy dough pizza. I use a little bit of cheese. I've stopped buying low fat cheese, but I I got a 3 blend this time, which is Colby, mozzarella and parmesan in one bag. So you don't need a heap. So you cut down on your fat by cutting down on the amount of cheese. So it's a pretty healthy meal. And as I said, yummy, yum, 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 yum. Anyway, we're at 30 minutes. And I thought, no, this one's not going to be that long. This one will be 15 minutes. Just to have a chat. Because if I don't come and do a video, I feel like I'm neglecting my friends. I like to come and do a chat just to say hello to my friends, which you all are. And, yeah. I'm going to say those words, and I don't know when I'll be back. It'll be probably tomorrow, if I get a chance. If not, Thursday. I'm trying not to stress. I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself. But I do want to get these parcels out. I wanted to do it today. It just didn't happen. Then I was going to package them tonight. And I'm just so tired now. I've still got to put bins out. And I just want to sit and let my mind catch up to my body. Or, you know, so that mentally I'm tired because of the meltdown and the pediatrician appointment and all that. Always puts a lot of pressure on us for Corey to go back to school, which is part of the reason for the meltdown. I know I said I was going, but I just want to explain this. The pediatrician pushes and pushes and pushes for him to go back to school. Now, I'd sat with Corey and I'd worked it out. Okay, let's enroll in distance ed full time. Get a routine happening term 1. And then term 2, if you wanted to go back to school for 1 subject or 2 subjects or whatever, we could slowly work on it. If that wasn't, and he was happy with that. I'm going to enroll him in drama. I'm going to enroll him. He wants to do singing. So he's going to be doing a lot outside of school hours. And she only wants him apparently to go back to school for the socialisation. So I'm thinking, well, he's going to be doing these after school sort of activities. So that should cover that. No. She wasn't happy with that. So she set him off, and all I said to him that really pushed him over the edge was, if you decide to go back to school full time, that's it. That's the choice you've made. That's what you've got to stick to. Whatever you choose, we need to stick to, commit to, and work on. And he started carrying on. And I turned around and said to him, because I'd had enough by this stage. He'd been stirring me and pushing my buttons for 5 hours while we were out. And he got really narky at me. And I turned around and I said to him, will you stop being so selfish? I am doing my best. I will do whatever you need to do. I will support you in what you choose. But I think I know more about what's best for you than someone that sees you every 3 to 6 months for 10 minutes. Oh, well. I was the worst person in the world because I said he was selfish. But the way he was going on, and I just lost it. There was a lot more I could have said, but I didn't. I held it. And after he'd finished his meltdown, which went for over an hour, I went for about an hour and a half, we sat down and we talked. And I said to him, I didn't mean you were selfish as in possession-wise or anything like that. It was not that. It was not that I was talking about. It was, he turned around to me and he'd said to me, it's my life. I will do what I want and you can just live with it. Now, hang on a minute. He's the 14-year-old child. I am the grown mother. I'm not going to just deal with it. I have more say in what happens than what he does. Well, that's what I think. And I turned around and said to him, I deal with this on my own. I mean, my mum and dad give me as much support as they can. He has autism. All right, we all know autism doesn't get better and go away. Every time I speak to his father, he says, oh, is he getting better? No, he's not getting better. He's never going to get better. It's never going to go away. Yes, he's getting more coping skills and mechanisms happening. Yes, he's getting better at dealing with his emotions, and that might not just be him getting better with that. That might be that I accept different behaviours, different thoughts, and that from him, and I accommodate them. And I said that to him, and I said, distance education, that would work properly if he would commit to it. But this is the issue I'm having. If he goes back to school full-time, I don't think he'd last a week. And he'd be saying to me, no, don't want to do this anymore. Now, I don't want to go and spend $400 or $500 on uniforms, because he's going to need all new uniforms. The ones I bought him nearly 4 years ago, they're not going to fit him anymore. Now, never wore his school jacket. That was $100 and something. Never wore it. It's still sitting in the spare room. Wouldn't go near him now. His school pants, his everything. I bought everything he could have needed for year 7. He wore some of it. He went to school consistently, he went to school for like 3 weeks. And then it trailed off. So it's a big expense. And I honestly can't afford to go out and buy new uniforms for him to turn around and say, oh no, this isn't what I wanted. And the books and the school fees and all that goes with it. So, I don't know. That's just one thing that is in my head at the moment. But you know what? I'm not dealing with it at the moment. I'm going to deal with that next week, when I've got everything else out of the way and organised in regards to, say, Jarrett's school. Then I'll think about it. So, that's just, yeah. Sorry, I know I said I was going 7 minutes ago. I'm going to go now. My throat's getting sore because I need a big drink. Need to get these bins put out so that I can go and lie on my bed, have a shower and just lie on my bed and watch some TV. And, yeah. So really, guys, I've used you to debrief tonight a little bit, because it gets frustrating when I have to deal with all this crud on my own. It's like, am I doing the right thing when I say to him, yeah, if you choose to go back to school, you go back to school and that's it. You've got to deal with it. I don't know. It plays in my mind. It plays like... I don't like to upset him, because a couple of years ago there was a lot of issues around depression and that sort of stuff. So I worry when we have one of these meltdowns, and then him and I, because we're alike, and I can tell you, after 5 hours of being pushed, I broke. I yelled at him. I'm not going to say I didn't. I yelled. I screamed because I'd had enough. And then the guilt falls in. Well, oh, I've upset him. I shouldn't have upset him. What if he goes backwards because I've upset him? And yeah, it's just a hard place sometimes to be in. But apart from that, I'm fantastic. Like, even with that, I'm fantastic. But as I said, you guys are my friends. I class you all as my friends. So, you know, sorry, I'm whinging. I've got to really, I don't know. But I'm going to say those words. And I'm hoping you're having a great week. If you're not, I'm thinking of you and sending good vibes your way. I'm going to go get my jobs done, have a shower, and go and lie under the cooler. So, I hope you're healthy, happy, and having fun, and I'll catch you soon. Bye for now.